It's usually right in front of my face. Thank you.
All right, Miles. Looks like you're the only one on so far, so I'll let you just go ahead and ask some questions.
Hey, Coach. We're now about halfway through a season in which you've dressed just 10 at a time. So how validating is it to have 3 players or a quarter of the All-Star roster recognized for their stellar play and representing Connecticut in Vegas next month?
Yeah, extremely exciting. Obviously, it never gets old. For someone like DB, who's been in multiple All-Star games, JJ, multiple All-Star games, still means a great deal to have them be honored, not only by the fans, but ultimately in this format this year, the coaches picking the top 12 out of the 36. So, tremendously excited for Dewana and JJ. But we were all on pins and needles. We know how much we value Bree Jones. We know how much she anchors what we do on both sides of the ball. And so there was a genuine nervousness. There was a genuine, absolute anticipation as we were walking through the airport, wondering after DB and JJ had heard from the league office if Bree Jones would be recognized in literally chaos, excitement in the airport when we found out that Bree Jones was honored as an all-star and rightfully so and deserving. And so, just really proud. We knew by keeping AT on the roster in the unique situation that she was hurt overseas. We signed her knowing that she was hurt, put us in a different situation than some of the players around the league that get suspended because of the timing of her injury, that we were going to have to play with 10. So for us to be where we're at and for the players to have the years that they're having, logging these type of minutes, just truly happy for our group, happy for the All-Stars.
Thanks so much. And just one more from me. Tonight you face the Fever, who have had a really difficult season. How do you get the team ready and make sure that there's no let up at all? The last time you faced them, they had 12 offensive rebounds, so they could get after it and that they'll try their hardest to really keep it a contested game. So how do you just get on the team and make sure there is no slip-ups?
This is where we rely on our preparation and our master the monotony approach to things, that nothing changes, and we're really honest with them. We talk about those 12 offensive rebounds. We talk about the 2-9, 9-2 deficit to start that game at home. They came out and threw a big first punch, and it took us a long time to, get righted there in the first quarter. So we can be really honest with them. And then we talk about how dangerous they are and their pieces. Kelsey Mitchell can go get 30 any night. Tiffany Mitchell is the best free throw shooter in the league, in our opinion. And if she gets herself to the foul line and can get that kind of game going, and then you have pound ball to McCowan, and you have popping fours that can hurt you. And now Betty's gaining experience, and you put them out there, and we are such a good offensive rebounding team. Well, that's the one thing that Indiana can really negate. They can negate our offensive rebounding. They can one and done us. So now our execution is magnified. We can't get second chances against them. We're just brutally honest, and we stay with our preparation, and we stay with the master of monotony approach that it doesn't matter if we're playing Seattle or Vegas or we're playing Indiana. We're going to approach every game with a workman-like attitude in our preparation, in the film room. We're going to do the same thing that we do each and every night, Miles.
Thanks so much. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
Doug?
Hey, Curt, good to see you. Doesn't that brutally honest stuff, though, to be honest, you're 20 points better than this team on paper. They're not very good. You guys are really good. How do you balance that? Team believing you, but knowing that also you're playing a team that's very struggling a lot right now.
Yeah, I think the honesty is that really any team 20 points better than another team in this league? They have tremendous individual players. Now they have to decide within the flow of the game how they want to play. Do they slow it down and play pound ball and they play through McCowan? or do they play up tempo? And the Mitchells and D-Rob, can really excel in an up tempo game. But they have distinctive type of play. If they run too much, then your post game's not getting touches. If they slow it down too much, does it help us guard their crazy athleticism at the guard? And I think that's what, in my opinion, is some of the struggle, that they have two distinctive different styles of how they play. So do I think we're 20 points better? I don't think anyone's 20 points better than someone in this league. So I do think you can be brutally honest and, talk to them about, there's a razor fine line in this league between winning by 10 and losing. And so we did not shoot the ball well in shoot around. This is our third game in 5 nights in 3 different cities. And so we know we have to stay focused and do what we do.
And along those lines, I mean, is it nice to know that you're staying there for another game, that you're not going to a 4th city in 7 nights, so to speak?
Yeah, if you're going to play 4 games in 7 days, you hope some of those are at home, or now with this year's format, some of these back-to-backs, it certainly helps the 4 and 7. Our preparation will be quicker tomorrow. We'll watch a lot of this game film and highlights of this game, both good and bad, tomorrow. With these 4 and 7, it really helps that you have consecutive games somewhere, and in this case here in Indiana.
Thanks, Curt. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Doug.
Pat, do you have any questions for Curt? Never mind. You're all set, Curt.